Like, I don't. Welcome to this broadcast of an OSAA On Point Community Credit Union State Championship event. Serving more than 522,000 members, On Point Community Credit Union is the largest locally headquartered credit union and is the proud title sponsor of OSAA State Championships. Your local Toyota dealers are proud to support the OSAA. Toyota, let's go places.
Now, here's the voice of the Banks Braves, Trevor Beard.
Good evening and welcome to playoff football. Tonight, the top seed in 3A football, the Banks Braves, coming in with a record of 9-0 after winning 3A District 1 and pretty handily, I might add, outscoring their 9 opponents 335 to 67 when you average it all out. Their average margin of victory 37 to 7, and really they've only had 3 games that haven't been running clocks in the second half. A 21 to 14 win at Kennedy of Mount Angel, their closest victory of the season in an interesting game that saw at least 4 scoreboard power outages in the first half. The Braves beat Tillamook on the road in week 2. Tillamook, one of 3 teams that finished tied for 4A District 1 Banks former conference when they played at the 4A level. Banks went on the road in week 2 and defeated Tillamook in come-from-behind fashion, scoring the last 22 for a 29-14 win. And then they defeated Yamhill Carlton at Valley Catholic about midway through league play, 26 to 7. And that game was still fairly close and low scoring at halftime. The 26 points scored by Banks in that victory, the lowest point total offensively for the Braves in the 19-point win. And Jonathan, everything else by Banks in their victories has been at least a 30-point lead and a running clock in the second half. You've got some information on Burns, Banks' opponent tonight.
Yeah, Burns Hilanders coming in here 4-4 out of the Eastern Oregon League, or District 4 in 3A, the Special District. They are coming in on a 3-game winning streak. Really have seemed to find their groove after starting 1-3 this season. They're 4-4, and their last 3 games during that winning streak, 2 of those last 3 games were blowout shutouts, and they also on September 8th, they beat LaPine 40.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Banks, Oregon, and Kelly Field. It is Friday night, and the regular season is in the past, and it is playoff football. We had a really dry season during our league and our pre-league, but now it's November and we're in Western Oregon. Welcome to the ring. Before I get started with starting lineups, I have an opportunity to go over our league offensive and defensive awards for our players this year. Banks went undefeated through their league, winning a 6th undefeated league championship in a row. Pretty impressive. So let's get started with our offensive honorees.
You know they can score points.
Honorable mention for offense, tight end, Max Walker. Offensive center, honorable mention, Jace Borders. First team offense, offensive guard, senior Blake Jewett. First team offensive tackle, Cole Wilson. First team offensive tackle, Luke Bigsby. First team wide receiver, William Bigsby.
Well, something else we talked about during our Facebook Live broadcast prior to the pregame is my first ever playoff football broadcast on this field was a 34-0 win by Banks over Baker. back when Banks was still a member of the 4A classification. And by halftime in that game, you could not read the numerals for the white uniformed Baker Bulldogs in a game that saw 8 fumbles. And with sloppy conditions like that tonight, that's really about the only thing I think that's going to keep Baker in this game, is if this turns into a turnover-plagued contest.
Well, another aspect of, watch the game, considering it as you look out, you see it's natural grass field.
Honorable mention defense, linebacker, Diesel, Shuggy. Honorable mention linebacker, Cesar Dominguez. Linebacker, Justin Walters. And quarterback, Braden Exline. Second team defense, defensive lineman, Cole Wilson. First team lineman, quarterback, first team defense, cornerback, Braden Bigsby.
He was afraid that his punter
First team safety, Lane Gilbert. First team linebacker, Max Walker.
Wasn't a clutch either, it was just because of his footing.
First team linebacker, Ashton
Right now it's
Crossan.
probably fine.
First team defensive lineman, Luke Bigsby. Lineman of the year, Luke Bigsby. Defensive player of the year, Ashton Crossan. And coach of the year, the entire staff, but your head coach, Cole.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take a 1-minute break. Got to do some business with OSAA. When we come back, we'll talk about some of the other fall championships going on around the state, namely volleyball quarterfinals across all 6 classifications, and give you updates on scores from the final sites when we come back after this from Jason Bond Remodeling and OSAA presenting sponsor On Point. Want to give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They also offer cabinet installation and will do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based in Washington County and will service most Portland area locations. For quality kitchen and bath remodels, call Jason Bond Remodeling at 503-430-0145.
What's stopping you from going to school and learning new things? Or buying an old car to make it new again? Do you dream about building a business, exploring new places, or even buying your very first home? Whatever you're trying to do, On Point Community Credit Union can help you do it. With low-interest loans, credit cards, business banking, and more. On Point. People are the point. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
Colton
And we're back as we take a look at fall volleyball state quarterfinals around the state, starting with schools in our listening area. Corbett, again, the 3A Coastal Range League champs, getting swept by top seed Sisters. They will advance to take on Burns tomorrow morning in the consolation round at Springfield High School at 8 a.m. on Court 1. Valley Catholic, the only team locally advancing to the semis from 3A volleyball. Valley Catholic of Beaverton sweeping Burns in a 5-4 matchup. Valley Catholic will take on Sisters tomorrow. Santiam Christian beat Cascade Christian in a kind of a mild upset, really the only upset of the quarterfinals for 3A in a 6-3, defeating Cascade Christian 3-2. Santiam Christian will take on 2-seed Pleasant Hill in the other semifinal at 6:30 tomorrow night on Court 2. 1-2A team locally, Gaston
started the
took
season
on
with a victory over
league
Astoria
foe
here at
Portland
home.
Christian in the
Went on the
quarterfinals
road,
at Ridgeview High School in
Tillamook,
Redmond in Central Oregon
on the
earlier
road,
today,
Rainier,
and got swept in a 7 versus 2
Daniel
matchup.
Carlton,
Gaston will face
over at
Lowell. Lowell just
Catholic.
southeast of Eugene. Lost
Played
3 sets to
North
2 in
Marion
a
homecoming
probably
game where we were
don't really get
victorious.
much closer than this, except for
Went on
maybe
the
one of the
road to
larger Beaverton or
the team
Hillsborough
that we
schools
ended our
to
season
see a
on
matchup
last
like this in
year.
the
Went to
quarterfinals when it comes to
Won
distance.
on the road.
Lowell falling to Oak Ridge 3 sets to 2. If you're familiar with Lane County, those two schools are really only separated by about 20 miles or less. Lowell will take on Gaston in the 7 versus 6 consolation, the second game of the consolation round tomorrow morning at Ridgeview High School in Redmond. And Jonathan, do you want to go over the 6A volleyball bracket?
What time did you say this game was going to be, Trevor? About?
Right, 8:39.
Yeah.
Now we're ready for
This game
our
gets over
starting
that
lineup
time,
for our Banks
it's
Braves.
going to Forest Grove High School tonight.
We have a banner for them to run through.
Number 1, Jesuit Crusaders, who won their
Drum roll,
56th
band.
straight match
You're ready.
this afternoon, disposing with number 8 South Salem. They are not disposing,
Band is
dispatching.
directed by Allison
Them in
Evans.
4 sets, 3 sets to 1 to advance to 1 semifinal.
Bring now, here you are. Your top seeded Banks Braves, the home team. Banks will be in the navy tonight with the white helmets, gold letters, and numbers. We are ready for our starting lineup tonight. Your playoff team, number 1 seed, starting defense, number 75, a 6-foot junior defensive lineman, Corbin Clapshaw. All leaguer.
Thank you, Jonathan. I want to take a look at the other 3A
defensive lineman, 64, Cole
games in the bracket. Again, the 8 versus 9 matchup, Elmira at North Valley of Grants Pass. In the 8-9 matchup, 12-seed Scio, the 3rd place finisher out of 3A District 2. That's the Central Willamette Valley region of the 3A classification. They're at North Valley of Grants Pass, and 3A District 3, the Southern Oregon Rogue Valley, Klamath County region, if you will.
Number 22,
Lakeview, the 2nd place finisher out of 3A District 2. The 4th game in the bracket, South Umpqua at Kennedy. South Umpqua was a perennial member of the 3A football playoffs for quite a number of years, but they've kind of fallen off. Still get in as the 4th and final playoff team out of District 3. They're at Kennedy. I expect a big Kennedy win in that game, which could set up a high scoring. If Scio pulls up the upset at Lakeview, Scio has had some prolific runners at the high school level that have broken state records. If Scio does get the upset at Lakeview and winds up playing Kennedy, that would be a very high scoring game. Bottom half of the bracket, Siuslaw at Dayton. We saw earlier this year what Banks did to Siuslaw. I don't expect that game to be anything less than a running clock in the second half. Yamhill Carleton at Sisters. This has the most, I think, Jonathan, best chance of being of any upset in the first round. Yamhill Carleton, probably the best defense in Banks District, the 3rd place finisher, but holding Banks to 26 points. And they're on the road at Sisters, Mountain Valley League champs, who very weak league. We'll talk about that after the national anthem.
North corner near the scoreboard. Thank you, Banks Band and Allison Evans, Band Director. Now, captain's report to the middle of the
Banks
field
High School
for
Band
the
performing
coin toss.
tonight's national anthem. We were talking about Yamhill Carlton and Sisters 11 versus 6. Yamhill Carlton, I think, has the best chance of any of the higher seeds to pull the upset tonight. Santiam Christian at Vale in a 10-7 matchup. I think that's going to be a close game, but Santiam Christian having to make the big road trip, I think that's going to affect them and possibly setting up a Vale versus Cascade Christian matchup as Cascade Christian hosts Warrenton, the at-large team, to get in the fourth-place team out of District 1. Jonathan?
Well, if you're a Braves fan and you're following the broadcast, you've no doubt been with Banks Braves throughout the 9 previous games this season, so you know about their coaching staff and head coach Cole Linehan. But let's meet the coach on the other sideline, coach of the Burns Highlanders, Matt Rucker, who is in his 3rd season as head coach, but he's been here at Burns High School since 2017. Mr. Rucker started his coaching career in 2000.
We just had an official vote up here, and Clock Operator of the Year goes to Clint Turner.
Over to Hermiston High School, where he was a teacher and coach. He was a math and geometry teacher at Hermiston High School. I didn't have geometry. I was more of a pre-out algebra guy.
Repeat that.
I wasn't a geometry guy. I was more pre-out algebra.
No, I'm a numbers guy. I did take some accounting, but my math level kind of topped out at geometry. Didn't really try to take some calculus at the community college level, but
Yeah, I took some accounting when I got into college there as well. But anyways, yeah, actually, Matt Rucker, he also was an assistant coach, football coach at Coach's Cross. He was assistant coach for 3 years under Terry Graham, who as an assistant in 2009, 2010. His first team probably had their best records over the last 6 years. Assistant coach was Matt Rucker. They were 9-0 and then 9-2, and then they fell off a little bit. Matt is resurrecting things. His first year, he took over in 2021. They were 3-5. 2022, they were 2-8. And then so far this year,
Hilanders won the coin toss and made first.
they have put up some points over there in the Eastern Oregon League or District 4.
Braves will defend the south end zone to start the game, and they will receive the kickoff to start
Much of the
the playoffs for
A
2023.
lot of the Eastern Oregon schools have been very strong, but it seems like they've kind of dropped off a little bit. But Matt Rucker seems to have the right trajectory for Banks, so we'll see what they do here coming out of this first round game of the NCAA state playoffs. Trevor.
thank you, Jonathan. Just about set for kickoff. Getting you a description of the uniform combinations, audio only for the playoffs. Banks will be wearing their home navy blue uniforms with Vegas gold stripes front to back across the shoulder pads, white trim on the numerals, white helmets with navy blue stripe down the center front to back, navy blue and Vegas gold arrowhead logo, navy blue on the helmet, navy blue pants with Vegas gold diamond chain representing the with a transparent line through the center representing the northern coastal range mountains being mirrored off the Tualatin Valley River, as we're just about ready to start things for the 2023 OSAA On Point 3A football playoffs. Banks will receive.
Sorry, Trevor. Big apologies for our listeners who might be listening from the translated. I think I said Matt Rucker. Matt Rucker is the coach.
And on a reverse handoff, a decent give up to the 40-yard line on the carry by number 24, Justin Walters, one of the backup running backs. Will give Banks pretty decent field position to start the game, 1st and 10 from their own 40. Burns will be wearing all white uniforms, purple numerals with Vegas gold trim, purple helmets with Vegas gold Highlander logo with gold or yellow face mask. white pants with kind of a purple triangle stripe fading down the side, and able to break a tackle for a gain of 5 into the Braves bench. A short gain by Braden Bigsby in the left flat. Decent gain on first down.
5 yards on the
Coverage there
play.
by the cornerback. For,
Second down and 5, Braves.
Burns, it was right there, and unfortunately, he tried to make a shoestring tackle there and got away from it there. So we got that extra yardage, but he was right there on the spot.
Haven't really seen Cade Long, Banks quarterback, come under center much this season, if at all. Out of shotgun, he's going to fake the give and get dive about a yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1, and they ran that play a lot with the prolific runner Ashton Cross, and it's worked very successful for Cade Long on the fake.
Braves have a long 3rd and 1. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line. 3rd and 2.
3rd down and about 2 from the 48. Need to get to midfield for the first down with the lone back Ashton Crossan. And the give to Ashton. He's not going to get there. Late push. Nope. It's going to be 4th down. And already on the opening drive of the game, a huge decision for the Braves offense. With the ball at midfield, we saw what happened with the Ducks when they went for it on 4th down late in the game at Washington. Different situation here, but again, kind of toss up whether you go for it here from midfield.
Yeah, that's 2 straight plays right there with the Highlanders. They put like 5, 7 guys in the box right there. So they were ready for they're in right there and all over the
And if Burns gets the stop here, huge momentum for Burns early. And fake the give to Walters, and nope, he's going to lose yards all the way back to the 40. And the Burns faithful have come alive here on the Banks opening drive as they're unable to pick up even a first down despite great field position to start the game.
Highlanders, ball in Braves territory. They'll start the drive at the 45-yard line.
Well, he didn't lose back to the 40, but he did lose back to the 45 on 4th and 2. And Burns takes over with great field position in Banks territory already from the Braves 45. The give off the left side to number 33, and is going to get another good chunk of yards on first down. A gain of 8 for number 33. Easton Kemper.
Tackled by number 18, Brady Johnson. Gain of 7 on the play. Ball at the Braves 38-yard line, 2nd down and 3.
So again, much more favorable spot for Banks. Looked like it was about 2nd down and 2. It's actually closer to 3.5 or 4 yards. And again, the give to Kemper out of the backfield. Got away with it. Now they're going to call it late. And Banks may decline it because they're going to wind up losing yards on the play. And if they decline it, it's 3rd down. But if they take the yardage, it's 2 flags on the play. But talking about Easton Kemper, the lead back for Burns, a lot of a connection to Banks. Kemper family, a big name in the Banks, Beaverton area. Becky Kemper, head coach of Valley Catholic Volleyball. Easton Kemper, cousin to Banks, one of Banks' backup wide receivers, freshman Wyatt Jackson.
Holding the call, penalty yards assessed.
So after the 10-yard holding call, it will back
Highlanders
the
have
ball up
a
to
2nd
the
down and 13.
47. It will be 2nd down and 13 for the Highlanders after the Braves accept the penalty. Burns has not gone to the air yet, Jonathan. 3rd down and 12 movement, no flag on the play, and we have a timeout. Oh, the flag is thrown on the far side.
Encroachment on the Braves. They'll move it 5 yards.
Did not have a...
Reset the ball.
Number 75, Corbin Clapshaw. That will make it 2nd down and 8 after the encroachment offsides penalty against the Braves. Burns in kind of a T formation with Kemper, fake the give, and hit immediately, and he might get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be third down and long on the like kind of a broken screen play. Pass was caught by, I believe, number 30. Number 30 not listed on the roster. It might have been Kemper, 33.
Ball to Braves, 45.
It's got to be Kemper because he's the only player that's got any dirt on his uniform. Kemper's been the only person to touch the football so far on the opening drive for Burns besides sophomore quarterback Jack Wright. Wright deep out of shotgun with, looks like a 4-receiver trips near side offset. Passes broken up, batted down at the all the way back in Braves territory.
Yeah, that pass went right into the defender right there.
Tyson Brashears, number 50.
He looked like Jack Wright looked like he kind of lost his footing and was kind of turning away.
Hilanders 4th and 10. Ball to Braves 45. Number 6 Gilbert back for the punt.
They're doing their best to keep those balls dry, but they can only do so much.
Lane Gilbert backing up now all the way inside his own 10-yard line. Now will come up to field the catch. And Burns does kick it away. It's going to bounce, and Gilbert picks it up, and it gets a little bit of room. Dangerous to try to pick it up on the bounce on a wet grass field with a wet football. Gets up past the 25 near side, and we talk about near side and far side giving you the field layout. Near side of the field is the home grandstands on the west side of Kelly Field, which runs north and south. Far side is the east side, the visitor side to the east side of the field where Burns bench is located. Second offense.
That time, they just weren't able to. They got to the ball carrier immediately, but they just weren't able to wrap up. They were able to tackle their arms, and that's not good.
Second offensive possession of the game for the Braves. 8:04 left in the first quarter. No score. Banks. Neither team actually recording a first down on their opening drive. A little bit of a high snap to give to Gilbert off the far side, and not going to get much. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Fly sweep. No gain on the play. Maybe lost in a yard. Second down and 11. Braves. Ball at the 25-yard line.
Burns is doing a great job of loading up the box every time. Against Umatilla, they looked like they ran with a 3-4 front. More like the 4 line, but now they switch back to the 3.
And pass by Cade Long, far side. Down the far side! It's Lane Gilbert, and finally brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of, it's actually Parker Littlejohn, a gain of 45.
First team all-league wide receiver. Flips the field, 45-yard play, all the way to the Hilanders. 30-yard line. Brought down by number 33, Houston Kemper.
First big explosion play of the night.
Cade Long with crossing to his left. Receivers split wide to the near side. 3 receivers set. Burns looks like they want to come on a blitz. Pass is caught. Near side. Defender falls down. Touchdown Braves, number 3. Max Walker from 19 yards out. Touchdown, no flag on the play. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Number 1 Bank 6. Burns nothing, pending the extra point from Tegan Henderson.
Well, I'll tell you what, from that play there,
Walker plays Braves 6 points. Kicker of the year is Tegan Henderson. On to attack the point after try.
The long ball is Max to run through. So great block by Tyler.
Snap is down, kick is up, and just inside the left upright, exactly 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's now number 1 Banks 7, Burns nothing after a 19-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cade Long to Max Walker. We'll be back after this 30-second break from Jim's Market.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
And we're back, 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Banks scores on their second drive of the evening. A 19-yard touchdown pass from Max Walker, from Cade Long to Max Walker. Kick is returned up to about the 38-yard line by number 1 for Burns, Colton Miller.
Number 7 with the tackle. Rock took down number 1, Colton Miller.
It looked like a left fielder out there because he was in that position. It looked like a left fielder just reaching his glove out to make the play. That's what he did. He used 2 hands too. Young people use 2 hands.
Hilanders will start this drive in their own territory, 1st and 10. Ball at the 38-yard line.
And looks like Wright's going to keep it, throws late and nearly, is it caught at the first down marker? I think so. Burns.
Number 2, Wright. Complete to 21,
Number 21, Kanan Wynn.
Second down and 1.
It's going to be just short of the first down, second down and about half a yard.
Ball out of bounds, now on the 7, pass mark. 47.
Right. Out of shotgun, 3 receivers spread wide, offset near side, and this time Kemper, I don't know. I don't think he's going to get there. Didn't need much, but it's they're going to say he lost a half a yard.
Well, we got 3rd down and 1.
The measure.
Now they're saying it's moving the chain. That was an interesting.
Hilanders 1st and 10. Ball at 47.
They moved it up when it was like a yard short, and then they moved the chains up across the far side.
First down of the game for Burns comes with 6:15 to go in the opening quarter, trailing 7-0. Now Wright comes under center for the first time tonight. Twins offset each way, spread wide, pass out of the backfield, and nearly lost it. And gain of about 3 off the far side on the catch to number 10, Jason Hoyt.
Max and Diesel with the tackle for the Braves. Gain of 3 on the play. Ball spotted out midfield. 2nd down and 7 for the Hilanders.
Well, if Banks can get back-to-back scoring drives, talking about having this game get out of control, Banks gets 2 or 3 straight scoring drives, this game might be over. And sliding across the line of scrimmage for the Braves, an easy offsides call, easy to do on this wet field. Cesar Dominguez says hello to the Burns lineman, and great
for the Highlanders.
Great safety as well. Seen him with a couple of pick sixes this season, but that time couldn't hold his stance and slipped across the line of scrimmage.
just got to be more disciplined.
So now instead of 2nd down and 8, it's 2nd down and 3. Man in motion is number 21, Kanan Wynn. And give to
number 24, Justin Walters.
Give to Wynn is a loss on the play. Justin Walters in on the tackle. Coming up on 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
The Banks band, I think, impressive getting advantage, showing that they were coming after.
Ball to Braves 48, 3rd down, 6.
A loss of 3 back to the 47, and Wright rolling right and looks to throw. Passes. Could have been intercepted, but thrown past Wynn, the intended receiver. Dominguez in on the play. Pretty good coverage. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 5.
Well covered that time. Kind of ill-advised play. That's a play that maybe Wright should have just tucked under and ran because obviously not open.
Ball at the 48-yard line of the Braves. Hilanders, 4th and 6.
Could have picked it. It was too far.
Lane Gilbert stands back at his own 20-yard line to receive the punt on 4th and 5 from Burns. And not a very good kick. It may have been partially blocked. It's going to be down and get a favorable, not a favorable mark, but a good position for the Banks Braves. Comes all the way up to the 28 as the ball bounced a couple of times and then spun in the wet grass. Dangerous pass from Cade Long. Went right through the hands of the lineman, number 70, Caden Beasley. Catches made, though, for a gain of about 5 by, I believe, Braden Bigsby. Could have very easily been intercepted by Burns, and if it would have been pick 6 in a tie game. Crossing the lone back, just right beside Cade Long to the left. Bunch formation, one receiver to the far side. Cade Long's going to keep it and find some holes. Gets to the near side, up all the way out of bounds, up past the 45, and a big first down for the Braves. Gets them kind of out of the shadow of their own end zone, all the way up near midfield. First down.
13 yards on the carry for our quarterback. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Braves. Ball at their own 45.
First and 10 Braves from their own 45. Clock coming up on 3-minute stops after the first down. Markers change. Cade Long nearly lost it. Asked to throw it away and nearly had it intercepted. And Jonathan, you weren't with us earlier in the season, but Cade Long's made some questionable decisions. That one right there was what we saw a lot of earlier in the season against much weaker league opponents. 3 interceptions in the first half against North Marion in a game that you see that in a playoff game, you're going to lose.
Well, Burns is doing a great job of bringing the pressure, really getting Banks, forcing Banks to be a little bit more of a temper than I really think they want to do things. And you see it right there, Cade kind of flush out of the pocket again. And what a great fake, and he had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
Cade Long, the handoff to Crossan, and he's bottled up, gets to the outside, and they've done a great job on him tonight. He may have 10 yards rushing here in the first quarter. It's going to be a short gain. It's going to set up 3rd down and long from the 46.
For the Braves.
The key so far this
3rd down and 8. Ball at the 47.
To hit the explosion plays. We saw basically that's really what set up the touchdown was those big chunk plays like they did and became because running the short plays, Burns is all over it. They're covering the short plays well. They got people with the touchdowns out.
They're down and 9 for Cade Long and the Braves offense. Offset near side, Bigsby and Elaine Gilbert. 4 receivers set. Passes out, caught. Bigsby out of bounds, about 2 yards shy of the first down, but I would expect them to go for it here with the ball in Burns territory at about the 47-yard line. Need to get to the 45. And again, they're marking the ball a good yard behind where he went out of bounds. It's actually going to be 4th down and about 3.
Ball at the Hilanders 47, 4th down and 2 for the Braves.
And Cade Long's going to keep it and dive forward just across the 45 and will get the first down by about half a yard. Stops the clock, 1:58 to go in the first quarter. Bank 7, Burns nothing. So 1st and 10 from the Hilanders 44, 150 clock moving in the first quarter.
Braves got a drive. Ball to 44.
Long with Crossan, the lone back, high snap. Give to Crossan is up to about the 40. That's been about his best carry of the night yardage-wise, and that's not saying much. Only a gain of about 4. Again, Burns doing a great job on Ashton Crossan. They're actually only going to give him 3 yards. Again, questionable spotting decisions by this officiating crew, marking him what appears to be a good yard behind where he actually got stopped. Lone receiver to the near side is Bigsby, trips off set far side. The give to Crossan, and able to wait for holdout time, and he's got a big gainer all the way down inside the 25, and the first big chunk play for Ashton Crossan tonight.
50 yards gain. That's the Braves' first down.
And get through the first level there, get into the second level, and he just started to the left.
Nearing the end of the first quarter, Braves drive continues. 1st and 10. Ball to the Highlanders 25-yard line.
Yeah, they will spot the ball at the 25, a gain of 17 for Crossan. Now both Crossan and Long move out of shotgun. This will likely be the final play of the quarter unless it's an incompletion, though. They do give it to Crossan off the far side and gets cut all the way to the outside, all the way back in. Is going to be shy about 2 yards of that goal line, and totally had us picked out as well. I don't know if that was a late decision from Cade Long to give it back out. Thought it was initially a handoff to Crossan off to the far side, but both of them were running as appearing that they had the football. And Banks is going to come off the field with a 7-0 lead to end the first quarter and a good chance to go up 2 scores on the first play of the second quarter when we come back after 1. It's number 1 Banks 7 and the 16 seed Burns Highlanders nothing. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this. This is the 2023 OSAA On Point 3A football first round from Banks High School on Westside Mobile Media.
Same great smile, same. Buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748. Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
And we're back for the start of the second quarter. Crossan dives back inside. Ball came out, and the Banks foul on it in the end zone. Burns saying they have the football, and they do. We talked about turnovers in the pregame, and Ashton Crossan with the first one tonight for the Braves. 11:51 to go. Fumbles the ball in the end zone. Burns falls on it. And it's going to come out to the 20-yard line. And now instead of Banks going up 14-0 early in the second quarter, Burns takes over with momentum on their own 20-yard line and still just a one-score deficit.
That's a title sponsor of the OSAA State Championship.
The Hilanders 20-yard line.
Our team and community get ahead on point delivers the thinking and leading towards them to reach their goals and more possible. But visit onpointcc.com, on point title insured by NCUA.
Braves coming on a blitz, and ball, they're going to say Kemper had his knee down when he picked it up on a bad snap that resulted in a fumble.
Yeah, exactly. That was a low snap, and he just had a hard time, and I think part of it was because of that wet football.
He was on the ground when 33 went to pick the ball up. That's a loss of 6, second down, 16, Highlanders.
He didn't quite have a grasp on it. He tried to get it back, but when he tried to get it back, his knee was
So it's going to be a loss of 11, or a loss of 6 all the way back to the 14. Right out of shotgun. Twins each way, kind of a wing formation, and I think a false start. So now Banks chomping at the bit. It's going to be second down and long inside the 5 for Burns.
21,
Actually from the 9, but Banks still with a great job to get points on the board for their defense if they're able to come away with the safety. And I think we have our first timeout.
With that, the first timeout of the game is called. Burns requested that timeout.
11:03 to go in the first half. Still a low-scoring game. Much different than what we expected. It's Banks 7, Burns nothing. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this from Legacy Roofing. Legacy Roofing can save your home from leaks, mold, and other issues related to an older roof, preventing future roof issues, saving you thousands of dollars. They use only the most trusted materials backed by an excellent warranty that is transferred if you ever sell your home. Legacy is tops in their field, earning the GAF Master Elite certification and the Golden Pledge warranty. For more information or to get a free quote, call 503-357-7663 today. And we're back following the Burns timeout, deep in their own territory at the 9-yard line. Jonathan?
Well, fans, this is the first week of the playoffs.
Coming out from the timeout, second down, 21, Highlanders.
Via the OSAA website or OSAA Live.
And to give up the middle, Burns fumbles it, and it's Ashton Crossan coming away with the football. So now Banks with another great opportunity to score as Jonathan was completing the OSAA live requirement live read. Ashton Crossan comes up with the football at the bottom of the pile at the Burns 10-yard line.
First down Braves, first and 10, so we'll say this drive is starting at the 11-yard 14-yard line of the Hilanders.
Crossan the lone back to the right of Long, gives it to Crossan, tucks back inside. No, Cade's going to keep it, and he'll lose a couple on that play. It'll be second down and 12, and if Banks does get in a fourth down situation here, we might see Tegan Henderson on a field goal attempt. She's been great on extra points. We've only seen her attempt one so far, at least in, we broadcast 8 of the 9 regular season games this year.
Both teams really different. You don't really see too many kickers at this level, but both teams both have designated kickers.
Bigsby with Littlejohn, and now Gilbert goes in motion right to left. The give to Crossan. No, he fakes it. Now is going to roll right and get maybe back to the previous spot. It'll still be third down and long, basically. Oh no, they're going to say it's a loss of about 2 out of bounds to the near side. So it's going to set up third down and 15.
Third down and 13.
They're down and goal, actually, from about the 14. Cade Long sat out most of last season after suffering a broken collarbone late in the first half on a kickoff return at Astoria. High snap. Cade Long brings it down, pass, left corner of the end zone. Did he make the catch? Yes! Touchdown points! I believe it's Max Walker, number 3.
Long pass, good for 14 yards. And the score. Missed Henderson on to attempt going after it.
Snap is down, kick is up and through. 9:14 to go in the first half. Banks now up 2 scores. All courtesy of Cade Long and Max Walker. Banks 14, Burns nothing. We'll take a 30-second break and be back in just a moment after this from Banks Post.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
And we're back, 9:14 to go in the first half. Cade Long, 2 touchdown passes to Max Walker, the second one in almost Sports Center fashion in the left front corner of the end zone as the ball went through the hands of the defender. 9:14 to go on a wet, sloppy night, 14-0 Banks in a 1-16 matchup in the first round of the 2023 OSAA On Point football playoffs. And now moving it up. So apparently an unsportsmanlike penalty against Burns as Banks was getting ready for the kickoff. It's going to move the ball all the way up to the 45 where the Braves will perform the kickoff.
The Braves will be kicking off from Hilanders 45.
We talked about muddy uniforms. Number 7 for the Braves, Charlie Markham. About half of his jersey is brown with mud. And kick is away and taken by number 21. It gets a good gain on the return after a precarious kick for Burns after the 15-yard penalty. Gets all the way up to the 30-yard line. It's going to be number 21, Kanan Wynn, on the return.
Highlanders' return man was number 21, Wynn. 1st and 10, Highlanders, ball at their own 30-yard line.
Jack Wright out of shotgun with Kemper the lone back. Braves coming on a blitz and rolls left and underthrown. May have been tipped at the line of scrimmage. Breaking late on the play, I think, was Lane Gilbert. Ball's going to hit the grass and fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Coming up at halftime, we'll have a look at other playoff scores from around the state. We have whistles. I think another timeout. Burns calling their 2nd timeout of the half. 8:52 to go. Banks 14, Burns nothing at Kelly Field at Banks High School. We'll take another 30-second break, or actually 15-second break, and be back after this from Toyota.
Dear fall colors, check out Toyota's crisp, bold lineup. There's the rugged Tacoma, the spacious Highlander, and 4Runners and off-road icon. Color me impressed. Toyota. Visit toyota.com to learn more. Toyota, let's go places.
And we're back, 14-0 Banks, 8:52 to go in the first half. Braves got off to a little bit of a slow start, but have scored on 2 of their last 3 possessions.
Stay connected to your favorite teams, which the OSA live here on OSA Live.
8:52 remain in the first half. 2nd and 10, Burns.
OSA State Championship programs plus leagues and all the latest prep news and information. Just search OSAA Live in the App Store or on Google Play.
And right to give to Kemper. Gets about 5, maybe 6 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about. 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 3, Highlanders.
3rd down and 3 from the 37. 8.5 minutes clock moving. First half. Low snap! The ball's on the ground. Who has it? Big pile.
Football's on the ground.
And it's Braves football. Their 2nd turnover takes away the game. 1st and 10 Braves from inside the Burns 35.
Turnover gives the Braves the ball. 1st down, Highlander territory. Clock starts on the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 Banks from the Highlanders 34. 8:13. Clock stops on the change of possession. Crossing the lone back with Gilbert and Littlejohn near side. 3 receivers set. Long straight drop. Now flushed out of the pocket. Looks to throw deep. And coming back for the football! Touchdown Braves! And I believe it's number 1. Brady Raines. No, it was Lane Gilbert, number 6, making the reception. Left front corner of the end zone, 34 yards out. 1 play. Braves go to work quickly following the turnover. It's 20-0. 7.
Touchdown, but that ball is short of the goal line.
Oh, they are going to rule it short. I thought it was short of the end zone. Clock continues to move. Now it stops.
Highlander 2-yard line.
7:37 left in the first half, just outside the goal line. A direct snap to crossing out of the Wildcat. It's going to be spun down back to the 5.
number 44, with the running back keep. Loss of 3 on the play. Ball at the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Tackle made by number 33, Easton Kemper.
Great job out there. We need more officials so we don't have to play stay in great shape. Support high school athletics.
Second and goal. Second and goal from the 5 for the Braves offense. Cade Long, high snap and whistles, and this may be a false start.
Whistle before the play.
False start against the Braves, and now they're going backwards after having first and goal from inside the 1. It's now second and goal from the 10. Going back to your statement about the officials, we'll come back to that after this play. Cade Long, second down and 10 from the second and goal from the 10, with Crossan just behind him to his right. Again, kind of a wing formation. And the give to Crossan up the middle, and it's going to be third down and about 7.
For the Braves, ball at the 7-yard line.
A good friend of both of ours, Nick Krupke, talked about on Thursday Night Lights, last broadcast on Channel 12, that just exactly the same thing you said, that if they get the number of officials they need, we would not have Thursday night football, hence no Thursday Night Lights next season.
If you want to become an official, finishing what I was saying, go to osaa.org/officials for more information on how to do that.
Cade Long rolling right after the play. Touchdown, Parker Littlejohn, right front corner of the end zone. So they will go up 3 scores from 7 yards out. 5:27 to go. Number 1 Banks 20. Burns yet to score. They'll keep it here until the extra point. Snap is down, extra point is up, and good. 5:27 to go in the first half. Number 1 Banks 21, Burns nothing. We'll take a 30-second break and return after this from our newest sponsor, Cassie Ogden HCS.
Casey Ogden is a healthcare expert with more than 40 years in the field serving others and is college certified in nursing and healthcare administration. Her business, Casey Ogden Healthcare Services, offers everything you need for home health, from limited medical equipment, meal preparation, medication management, medical transportation, and more. Call 971-273-6058 or email caseyogden.hcs.llc@gmail.com.
And we're back following the third touchdown pass of the night for the Braves. 2 to Max Walker, and now Parker Littlejohn with his first grab in the end zone, putting the Braves up 21-0.
Braves line up at the 30, their own 35. Number 80, Jack Boswell, kicked the ball away. 21 Wynn back deep for the Highlanders.
And the kick is going to be taken off the near side. Spun down hard up across the 35. Number 10, Jason Hoyt, on the return for the Highlanders. 5:15, 5:16 to go in the first half.
Hoyt. First and 10 Highlanders. They'll start this possession on their own 37.
Burns will start the drive first and 10 at their own 37. 5:16 first half. Burns may want to just try to keep the possession for the rest of the half and keep the ball away from Banks. And right, rolling right, pass is thrown high through the hands of the intended receiver. Number 6, Jace Anderson, would have been about a yard or two shy of the first down, but Banks defender was playing off a little bit and may have gotten the first down if he had made the grab. 5:11 to go in the first half, 21-0 Banks. Four receivers set, trips spread wide far side with one receiver to the near side with Kemper the lone back. Braves look like they want to come on a blitz. Right, again, rolling to the right side and looks to throw, gets to the outside, will keep it and dive into a pile of far side into his own bench. It's going to be third down, but a pretty good gain on second down and long is going to put Burns in a much more manageable position on third down.
Gain of 7, third down and 3, Hilanders.
The way he was running, he couldn't really set up. He didn't have time to set up.
Third down and 3 for Burns, and this may be 4-down territory near midfield, already down 3 scores. Right, out of shotgun with Kemper, the lone back. 4 receivers, twins each way, offset both sides. And Wright's going to keep it. Gets a big hole initially, close to the first down. Right, if they spot the ball correctly, it should be about a half a yard short.
Made by 64 Cole Wilson and 63 the sleeping giant Luke Bixby.
They're going to measure.
Official timeout.
But that's not where the forward progress was. Forward progress.
They're trying to figure out where to spot the football. The white hat tapped to his chest and said, "My timeout." I thought they were bringing in the chains, and it looks like now they are.
Where they put the down marker at, it was right where the one that came was. The ball is
That's a good length of the chain short.
Fourth down.
Fourth down and about half a yard for Burns from the 48-yard line. And if they want to have any momentum going in at halftime, they need to keep this drive going and keep the ball away from Banks. They've got to go here on fourth down.
Here we go. The moisture collects on Kelly Field. Fourth down.
Ball actually spotted at the 47. They need to get to the 48 for the first down. 4:33 left, clock moving. First half and big push up the middle. I don't think so.
A lot of Braves there.
Oh, they gave him the first down. There was no forward progress.
from the fourth down marker, and that was beyond the line of the game. So I don't know whether the umpire and the white hat installed that to the line.
Well, there you go.
And a couple of the Braves coaches have their hands out spread wide, like, what kind of a mark is that? First and 10 from the 47. First down, Burns on a phantom spot. Trips offset near side. 4 receivers with Kemper, the lone back. Right rolls left. Coming on the blitz, breaks a great block. Pass is overthrown. Intended for number 21 Win in on the coverage. Great job by number 12 Braden Exline. stops the clock. 3:54 on the incompletion. Still a 21-0 lead late first half.
Number 2, put a little shoogie on it. Number 8. Second down and 10, Highlanders.
Second down and 10, Burns from their own 48. Under 4 minutes first half. Braves a 21-0 lead. Apologize for my tonal quality as something is going on with my voice tonight. Right? That's what Milli Vanilli said. Looks like same format as the previous play. The direct snap to right, and he's going to go all the way back, down all the way back at the Burns 40. A loss of 8 sets up third down and long on the sack.
Third down, Highlanders. Third down, 16, ball back to the 42 of the Highlanders.
So it'll be third down and 16 from the Highlanders 42.
First half.
They need to get to about the Braves 42, 43 yard line to get the first down. 3 minutes, clock moving, first half. Very few penalties. Whistles and a timeout, Banks. No, flag.
As you were saying,
delay of game.
Delay of game indicated on the Highlanders.
yeah, they've been doing those long, hard time. It was a little bit. I think it was a combination of play call maybe coming in late, maybe understanding the play call, the sidelines that they need to have the long, hard count.
Third down, 21.
Third down and 21 from the Burns 37. Right. His whole left side covered in mud. Now roll left, looks to throw. Passes through the hands of Crossan. Incomplete. It will be fourth down, and Banks will get the ball back. Still plenty of time to put more points on the board with 2:48 left before intermission.
Fourth and 21. Highlanders, 2 minutes, 48 seconds remain in the half.
Bad snap again from bobbled, and Kemper's going to go down all the way back inside the 30 on a bad snap. It actually wasn't Kemper. It's number 30, the kicker.
The punter, number 38.
Actually 38, Orion Hauk.
That ball's got him slippery with this moisture. 2:42 remaining in the first half. Braves ball, set up in great territory. First and 10, the 27-yard line of the Highlanders.
And the field played a big part in that too. First and 10, Banks from the Burns 26. Came long through the hands of Lane Gilbert. Incomplete. Would have scored if he was able to bring it in. 2:38 left on the incompletion. Still 21-0.
Second down and 10.
I haven't had a chance to talk about this too much, but bottom of the screen you see our new ticker and scroll with other playoff matchups around the state in high school football tonight. Cade Long pass out near side. Little John on a screen. Finds a lane and gets inside the 20. It's going to be a couple yards shy of the first down, but it'll be about 3rd down and 2. No, they are going to say it's a first down.
2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. 1st and 10, Braves. Ball to Highlander, 15.
Little John with the catch on the first down. Thought the ball was marked further back because of where he went out of bounds. It is a first down for the Braves, 2:13 first half. Long this time with Walters, the lone back to his left. And I think Burns got away with a offsides penalty. Walters still driving.
Number 24, Justin Walters. Gain of 5 on the play.
Gain of 5, 2nd down and
ball to 10 yards.
5 from the 10.
5 Braves.
Want some clock right now, run it down with 90 coming up on 90 seconds.
Well, Burns will get the ball back. Burns will get the ball first to start the second half also. Trips off set far side with Little John, Gilbert, and Bigsby. Walters again the lone back. A 3-receiver set all loaded to the far side. And they're going to fake the give to Walters. Pass over the top. Caught! Oh! Had it left. As he came down with it, it was Max Walker.
Pass intended for number 3.
I can tell you right now,
that one was close.
The coach has convinced we haven't seen a lot of rain yet.
3rd down 5 for the Braves.
But I think we might see the Banks this week in practice a little more wet ball drill, because a lot of these balls are just right there, like that pass was right there. Just couldn't follow it and went right through his hands. And I think a little bit more dryer gloves, get into gloves or dryer gloves, dryer balls, wet ball drill.
3rd down and 5 from the 10. If Banks does not get the first down here, we might see Tegan Henderson for a field goal attempt. Burns has called their last timeout, I think. Yep.
Hilanders call their 3rd and final timeout.
1:09 left to go in the first half. We'll keep things here. Number 1 Banks, 21, 16 seed Burns, nothing. And Jonathan, it took Banks a little while to get started offensively, but Burns started out pretty good. But I think turnovers have been key in the first half.
Right about 8 o'clock hour, 6 to 7 o'clock hour, excuse me, that first hour of the night was for rain to come down, and that's right about the time where things started getting a little more slippery, balls were getting tougher to get wet, and tougher to handle.
Coming out of the timeout, 3rd down and 5, Braves.
1st and 10 Braves, or 3rd down and 5 from the 10 for the Braves with Cade Long and Justin Walters. Cade Long with all kinds of time. Pass is nearly intercepted and then nearly caught. It's incomplete, 4th down with 1:04 left.
Intended for number 2, Bigsby.
And Tegan Henderson will come in to attempt a field goal. Number 34. Ball will be spotted, I think, at about the 18-yard line. It will be a 28-yard field goal from the right hash mark. No hash marks, but where the right hash mark would be. The snap is down. It is good, and the kick is up, and it is good! Tegan Henderson has been great on extra points. now successful on her second field goal attempt of the season. Just under a minute to play in the half. Now number one Banks 24, Burns nothing. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this from Christy Van Meter.
Lender Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage is here to walk you through every step in purchasing your new home. Christy and her team bring trusted knowledge and years of experience to make your home loan financing process an enjoyable one. If you're in the business or have questions about purchasing or refinancing your home, call Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage 503-327-5302 or visit uhm.com/kvanmeter. Union Home Mortgage, official sponsor of the PBR. Union Home Mortgage promises kept. Christy Van Meter is licensed in Oregon 1700271, Washington MLO-1700271, and Arizona 1039867. Union Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 2229.
And we're back, 59 and a half seconds to go in the first half. Number one Banks 24, Burns nothing following the 28-yard field goal from Tegan Henderson.
1 minute remains in the half. Jack Boswell, another rating.
And the kick is going to be returned by Burns all the way up to the 45, pushing across up to about the 47. Bottom of the pile is Jackson Hoyt. So Burns will have their great field position, or their best field position of the game, all the way up at the 48-yard line with 52 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 Highlanders. They'll start this drive at the 46, their own territory. Short time remaining. No timeout for Burns.
And right to throw, pass is overthrown everybody. Intended for, I believe, it's number 10, Jackson Hoyt.
Number 2's pass intended for
Braden Exline in on coverage. 48 seconds left in the half.
Your style, efficiency, and performance. I run 17 and don't for
Second down.
48 seconds to go in the half. Four receivers set. Trips far side for right, and Kemper the lone back. Trying to draw Banks off sides, and a false start.
False start. Highlanders, they'll knock them up 5. Second down and 15 from their own 41.
So that,
the wet ball kind of sloped.
yeah. Second down and 15 from the 41. Right throws, it's intercepted by Walters. He may score. Oh, he does take off all the way down the other side. Touchdown, Justin Walters.
Number 24, Justin Walters, to the house. Grade 30. Grade 31. Still time left in the half. Jack Boswell, we need another one from you.
So it wasn't pretty either on the extra point. You kind of knuckled it through just inside the left upright two-way player. Kind of difficult to do that in the same season. Both a member of the state quarterfinal girls soccer team and the place kicker for the Braves, Tegan Henderson, now makes the score 31-0 Banks.
Rain's starting to come down a little bit. Braves line up. Gonna kick it away from their own 40. Seems like we're just here. 37 seconds remain in the half. Braves 31. Hilanders scoreless. Braves 3 timeouts. Burns is without.
That is Eastern Oregon, actually.
Number 24, Preston Hill for the Highlanders, covered up the football.
36 seconds left in the first half. Number 1 Banks 31, Burns nothing. About where we thought it would be coming into tonight's game. Just took a little while to get there, and a little bit different path, I think, with all the turnovers.
Yeah, and all those turnovers, they're basically, I mean, that was the interception there. That was the first interception by pass. First turnover by a pass in this game. So football is chuck that into straight elements.
And the give up the
1 yard gain.
middle off the left side by Kemper.
Kemper tackled made by 64. Cole Wilson, number 75. Northern Clapshaw. Gain of 10 inches. Second down and 10. Here's that will take us to halftime. Wilson Rose for your Braves.
So it's been a sloppy, wet contest, a lot of turnovers, and Banks able to take advantage of those turnovers for a 31-0 lead at halftime here at Kelly Field at Banks High School. Running clock in the second half should be a much shorter length of the second portion of the game. After we come back from halftime, we'll take a 2-minute break and return after this from On Point and see if we can get you some other scores from around the state and break down some of the scoring plays from the first half. This is Banks Braves football on Westside'sGreatestHits.com, Westside Mobile Media, YouTube, and OSAA.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsborough. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
What's stopping you from going to school and learning new things? Or buying an old car to make it new again? Do you dream about building a business, exploring new places, or even buying your very first home? Whatever you're trying to do, On Point Community Credit Union can help you do it. With low-interest loans, credit cards, business banking, and more. On Point. People are the point. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street Pizza.
Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, anytime is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483. And we're back halftime. Banks with a 31-0 lead. The top seed finally exerting some dominance in the second quarter with being able to take advantage of a wet, sloppy field and some short field and great field position off of turnovers and bad snaps from Burns to take control here late in the first half. Jonathan?
Yeah, it's like we've been saying all first half long. We've been blessed the whole regular season. Like there's been no rain, just really to speak of throughout the regular season. And here in the first week of the playoff is when it's the first rain, and it seems like it seems kind of cliche, like the old saying. It's like when it rains, it pours, and here it is. Here's the first round of playoffs. It's just like rainy, throughout the whole game. I mean, it really started about 2 hours. We kicked off at 6 o'clock Pacific time here at Banks, and about 2 hours before that, as we were here getting ready for broadcast, when it just kind of started to drizzle and mist, and then just soon after we kicked off, like really about the mid-second quarter, where it really started coming down, and it's still pouring. And so it's pretty much going to be a lot of the same stuff in the second half. So it'll be interesting halftime to see which coaching staff, gets their team to come out and bear it down, if you will, and know that, hey, this is going to be the circumstances, and kind of get them retooled and how they can kind of weather that storm, if you will. Just kind of weather through it and get in there. For Burns, it's like you're out 31-0 at halftime. So you're really trying to come out. You're going to get the ball to start the second half. So it's really important for them just really kind of sustain the drive like they did. We saw their first and third possessions of the game. They, on first down, they had 2 great plays. They got it. Good yardage, like 9 yards. So I remember the first play of the game, they got 8-yard play on first down to get him into a good meaningful second down position. First drive of the game, another 9-yard play. They need to get back to what was working there. Of course, it didn't really start raining until then. It was a little bit better, so now you get a different situation. But I believe that's what the coaches are telling the guys at halftime is like, don't worry about that. Just keep going out there, settle down. It'll be interesting to see maybe they start more of their screens, because early on they were incorporating a lot more of their screens and runs around the more pitches and sweeps that were getting on the yardage. And it'll be interesting to see if they can get back to that, because Texas has been kind of giving up on the edges. They haven't been too stout around the edges. So it'll be interesting to see what they are able to come out here, but I think it's going to be important for Burns coming out here to get the ball to the second half to really get a sustained drive and try to get some get in the end zone, it's going to talk about on the scoreboard. But again, for the Braves, I mean, just thinking about it, they're probably like, put the pedal to the metal. He's probably got there after down 4 more points. At this point, 4 more points to get to 35.
I did see a 4-0 score.
Get to safety, but you need 4 more points to get this clock running in the second half. I think they're just going to be like, stay strong on defense, get a takeaway, go down and score. Basically, because we know how fast the clock is when you run down. It's not going to stop unless you call a timeout or an injury. We know that's going to run down. So it's basically like we're banking. It's like, get a stop, put the ball in the end zone, get this game.
Well, we do got to get one more break in here for our halftime sponsor, Wanna Credit Union, but I want to go over some of the scoring plays that we were able to get posted to social media. Was Max Walker connecting on a 19-yard touchdown pass with exactly 7 minutes to go in the first quarter on a toss from Cade Long. And then the two also connected early in the second quarter to make the score 14-0 earlier in the first half. 24 points for the Braves in the second quarter. This game was still just a one-possession game at 7-0 after one. Parker Littlejohn had his first touchdown grab from 7 yards out after Banks had first and goal from inside the one, then had a drive where they saw a kind of a rushing play that went nowhere from Ashton Crossan, and then we're in a 3rd down and 10 situation following a false start, and then on 3rd down and 7, Parker Littlejohn with a 7-yard grab. Tegan Henderson put Banks up 24-0, the 4th score of the night with 59.5 seconds left in the first half. We thought that Burns was just going to go in at halftime down 24-0, but tried to put points on the board through the air and tried to make a late momentum play, and it was picked off by Justin Walters, who took it 42 yards to the house with 37 seconds left for the 31-0 lead at halftime, which is where we stand now with about 2.5 minutes left. We'll go ahead and take a 2-minute break and return as we get set for the second half. When we come back, we'll be back after this 2-minute break from Wanna Credit Union.
At Wanna Credit Union, every individual is unique, with different needs, different wants, and different goals. This is who we are, and we live here. Our families live here. Our friends live here. This is our home, because to us, you're not a number. You're an individual. Wanna Credit Union. Individuals welcome.
There's a new premier fiber internet provider in Vernonia featuring friendly and helpful customer service. Sign up with Gorge Networks today for symmetrical speed fiber internet, 300 meg or 1 gig speeds with managed Wi-Fi included in the low monthly price. No contracts or price increases. Refer a friend and get...
Specialty Screen Printing in Yamhill offers your business the creativity and expertise to print your logo on a variety of items. Owners Ken and Linda Johnson have 40 years of experience on industrial parts and every type of material, including ceramic tile. Their fast service can have your project done in less than a week. Visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com, to see for yourself how they can help you boost your company's marketing and industrial screen printing needs. Call 971-998-9274 or visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com.
In Likeness of You offers caricatures, face painting, temporary tattoos, indoor and outdoor games, arcade games, and even costume hero birthday events. Since 2013, they've even held corporate events for some of the biggest companies in the world. For more information or to book your next party, go to inlikenessofyou.com. thebash.com or call 503-858-0164. That's 503-858-0164.
Partner for the OSAA. You have more options. You can customize your gear with your school name, and that's what you event plus they even have Nike products also available. So browse the entire selection of official state championship merchandise today at OSAA store.
Thank you, Jonathan. A little bit late coming back on that, but under 2 minutes to go in the first half. And do you really see Burns coming back and even making this a game in the second half?
Well, I mean, it's kind of out of reach. I mean, you never want to say, nothing is impossible. I mean, but I mean, it does seem, under the conditions, seems a little bit too insurmountable that you would like to, football with their sake. I mean, if you're a coach, you're telling them, hey, refuse to lose, go out there and pull off the impossible. It might seem a little bit daunting, 31-0, particularly under the conditions. I mean, it's a wet night, wet field, it's slick out there. It's hard to get traction. But you got to stay positive and focusing. Number one, it all starts with right now. You don't look at the whole play. Look at this play. It's like go out there, win the play, and then get to the next play. Get a first down. Go for another first down. Let's just start with that. Do the rest of it. Just try to get the ball in the end zone and feel good about yourself, and then go from there. Then when it's on defense, stop this play.
Back to the
Stop that play.
Banks Braves versus Burns Hilanders.
As much as I like doing play-by-play and broadcasting, and you always want your team to win as a broadcaster, it kind of makes the season a little bit more longer and more difficult with the lack of drama. And we talked about the margin of victory for Banks coming into this season. There hasn't been a lot of drama because the number of games with 30-point running clocks in the second half, it's been that kind of dominance. In fact, in the last 5 or 6 seasons, Banks still has not lost a league game, and that's got to be close to a state record.
And they do have time for sale. If the officials can hear us, we would use your help now.
For 1953, did you know Burns High School was known as the Burns Bulldogs? To the Burns Highlanders with a basic crest of a Highlander in purple and gold on there. Home at the time, and then later a student grew up by the name of he decided in 1986 Highlanders, Scottish
Banks Braves, number 80, Jack Boswell. Ball to the south side. Shot quick kicking north. From the 40. Highlanders are set up for the return.
The school was founded in 1904, and then started a little bit like Bill Walton here. Started established in 1904, but was actually the original name Huntington County High School. Then it became Burns Junior High School as the teachers moved there. Like we were talking about Trevor before the game, and then it just finally Burns High School.
And as we get ready to start the second half, the floodgates have opened. Our heaviest downpour of the night. Banks a 31-0 lead. Should be a short second half. Kick is going to be taken by the Highlanders up to the 35, 36-yard line.
Number 18, Johnson with the tackle.
And before the start of their first possession of the second half, I'm reminded that on-point community credit union.
Number 1, Colton Miller with the return for the Highlanders.
On-point is Oregon's largest locally headquartered credit union, serving more than 500.
Start of the second half. Highlanders have the ball, 36-yard line.
Not sure why the clock is stopped after the first play of the second half. 31-point lead for Banks in a state with a 30-point running clock rule in the second half. Colton Miller gets the return up to about the 36, and it's a field that from about the 30 to the 35. A lot of dead spots where there's not even any grass. It's just turned into pig slop down there.
Second down, Highlanders.
No gain, second down and 10. 31-0 Braves lead early third quarter. And going back for a loss, number 5 for Burns, Leon Dave, his first touch of the night. It's going to be a loss of about 3 back to the 38.
A loss of 3 on the play. That's third down, 14. Ball moved back. Highlanders 33-yard line.
Clean, sleek, white uniform.
Right, rolling right, and now we'll cut back and find a hole, and that might be one of the best plays of the night for Burns. He gets all the way up close to the first down, up to the 45. It's still going to be 4th down and 2, but I expect Burns is going to go for it.
Yeah, that was just great vision.
Number 2 on the quarterback keep. Gain of 10 on the play. 4th down and 4. A wide open lane, you can get more yardage there. Ball placed the Highlanders 43-yard line.
Manageable, you're going to be like 3 and 4. For both sides.
Six receivers set. Pass to the tight end. Oh, barely intercepted. Would have been for a touchdown from Max Walker, but it's incomplete. 1st and 10 Braves from the Burns 38-yard line.
Yeah, you talked about
1st and 10 Braves. We'll start this drive in Highlander territory off the 44.
And I think he was also looking at the green real estate in front of him and for the house. He was trying to get on into the Friday Night Lights there, but he just didn't great play.
They're going to mark it at the 43. The play before was the 38-yard line where they lost yardage. Gilbert goes in motion left to right. Bad snap. Gilbert picks it up and is going to go down all the way back at midfield. And I kind of suspect that's the way the second half is going to go.
Ball picked up. Number 6, Liam Gilbert.
lost yardage right there all the way.
We're right back at midfield. Second down, Braves. Ball right at the 50.
Keeps possession of the football. It's going to say this is the time right now where at this point
Conditions continue to get moist.
Just hold on to the football.
Put it in the end zone.
Bigsby and I think Gilbert to the near side. Again, uniforms getting hard to read. Long with the pass. Caught. Far side. Parker Littlejohn dives across the first down marker. First and 10 for the Braves down to the 40. Oh, back to the original line of scrimmage. That's right. The ball was back at the 50. So it's third down and 10 from the 43-yard line.
And of course, one of
Gain of 7 on the play. Braves will be looking at a third down 9.
Team will look to run up the score and like that, but among the biggest reasons would be considering the field conditions, and you're 4 points away from a running clock. You just want to get it in, make it, you put the game away, but also you can get maybe wet field and finish that after this.
Under 8 minutes, Cade Long back to throw, has time. All kinds of time in the pocket. Now is going to keep it and roll left. Cuts back to the far side, now steps up into a hole. And finally thrown down, close to the first down. I think the Braves would probably go on fourth down and about a yard and a half from the 35. And that was all Cade Long finding the right holes and the right lanes to get close to a first down carry.
Well, that's the offensive line you talked about all the time. He had that carry to basically just find his spot and find the receivers.
34-yard
I saw
line.
Cade over there on the 50-yard line. Somewhere in there, he was making a sandwich for later tonight. And he had that
Long
much
with the
time.
carry. Gain of 8.
He actually had
Fourth
to
down,
toast the bread
Braves.
before he made the sandwich.
Fourth down and a yard from the 34 of the Highlanders. High snap. Long brings it down. Crossing gets across the 35 down close to the 30. It will be a Braves first down.
Going back to that point of putting the ball in here one, you finish. You get
Gain of 3 on the play.
With the field
First and 10 Braves. 32-yard line on the Highlanders.
In a situation where your footing isn't going to be as good, so you can real easily turn an ankle, and that's the last thing that your banks you want to have like Max Walker or Cade Long or Austin Crosby twist an ankle and then be gone for the rest of the playoffs.
Again, the ball is spotted a yard back from where he reached, all the way back at the 32. Quick pass out, caught by Bigsby, and able to make a couple men miss, still on his feet, and spins out of bounds, down inside the 25, I believe. It's going to be second down and short.
Well, I saw two great things from Braden Bigsby that time on that catch. One, it was a great catch. He kept his legs turning and never went down.
Second down and 4 for the Braves.
And another horrible spot, second down marker says he only picked up about 6, and it's going to be second down and 4 from about the 25, 26-yard line. Walters now in a running back. Trips offset far side with Bigsby the lone receiver near side. Cade Long's going to keep it, finds a little bit of a hole, makes a couple men miss, dives forward to the 20, should be enough for a first down. And it is 5.5 minutes left third quarter.
With the driving rains, Braves find a way to keep moving the chains. First and 10. Ball at the Highlander 20-yard line.
I really noticed as I was looking at the field pregame is that, this grass field, and people not familiar with this field, it has the yard line markers, but it doesn't even have the numbers on the main yard lines, which is really strange for a high school field in Oregon. Most, even the 2A, 1A schools have yard numbers.
Cade Long looked to throw out of the pocket, has a man wide open, caught, touchdown Braves. Guess who? Max Walker, touchdown number 3 4:52 left in a running clock situation. 37-0 Braves.
Yeah, that was just a great pitching play. Early right there, great vision.
Fourth touchdown of the night.
You talk about a guy that had all night taco stand in Washington County. Wide open. We had time to eat the taco before we caught the ball.
Snap is down, kick is low, but up and through. 4:17 clock moving. Now in a running clock. 38-0 Braves. And I expect we will see a large group start to disperse here before we even reach the fourth quarter. 4:15 to go. Banks 38, Burns nothing. We'll be back after this from On Point.
What's stopping you from going to school and learning new things? Or buying an old car to make it new again? Do you dream about building a business, exploring new places, or even buying your very first home? Whatever you're trying to do, On Point Community Credit Union can help you do it. With low-interest loans, credit cards, business banking, and more. On Point. People are the point. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
$38-0 as we come back from the break and add the extra point. Braves in control from about the middle of the second quarter, scoring 24 points in the second period to take control now 38-0 with under 4 minutes left in a running clock situation in the second half, leading 16 seed Burns.
We're really glad that
Preston Hill.
I said that we still didn't have numbers on it, but at least we're fortunate in our broadcast.
We've exceeded the 35-point threshold, so you'll notice we have a running clock situation.
I guess it just depends on where you put the money.
First and 10 for the Highlanders.
They might have
ball just behind their 35-yard line.
But they don't have a stadium. So their bleachers, probably an umbrella. Guess you take the good with the bad.
And pass is thrown incomplete from
Wright's pass intended for
quarterback Jack Wright.
Anderson.
Where I was going.
Incomplete. Coverage by number 18, Brady Johnson. Second down and 10, Braves.
Exactly where that is.
Scratch that. Second down and 10, Highlanders.
They're going all over the Palm Metro area. A lot of teams today have the hats on. They're used to that. And to get a sort of definitely have the line practice itself. So it's like getting a little
False start. The black hat to the near side didn't even throw the flag. He just kind of hung it out there and waved it.
Yeah, no, he was just that's how wet the field is. He didn't want it to get dirty or wet.
So we can say with 2 minutes left in a running clock third quarter, Banks will advance to either Elmira or North Valley. Nice to see just from a competitive standpoint, a nice gain that time on the carry from, I believe, Kemper, close to the first down, up to the 45. Actually, it's not Kemper, it's number 18. Caleb DeCrew.
Third down and 1.
Actually listed as a wide receiver.
Third down and 2.
90 seconds for the third. Right pass out near side, makes a man miss as he slips and falls, and all the way down to the Braves 45.
Chris Medina with the tackle.
Chris Medina in on the tackle.
Number 2's catch was
Number
good.
10, Hoyt the catch
Jackson
for the first
Hoyt.
down for Burns.
Cross midfield, Highlanders in Braves territory, 1st and 10.
Turn and give to Kemper, and he's going to be thrown down all the way back at the Burns 49, a loss of 6. And that'll be the final play of the third quarter.
33, Kemper with the carry.
No, Burns is going to try to get one more play in.
Ball spotted right at midfield. Last play of the quarter.
They spotted at midfield, 2nd down and 15. Now they just do get it off, and the give to Kemper, and gets outside. Thrown down by his jersey, gets away, thrown down again. Back. We have player slow to get up for Burns.
There to Green, cleaned up by number 16.
And after 3 quarters, it's all Banks. Top seed Braves 38, 16 seed Burns Highlanders nothing. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this from Toyota.
Dear fall colors, check out Toyota's crisp, bold lineup. There's the rugged Tacoma, the spacious Highlander, and 4Runners and off-road icon. Color me impressed. Toyota. Visit toyota.com to learn more. Toyota, let's go places.
And we're back, 4th and final period. Banks a 38-0 lead. Braves will stay undefeated and improve to 10-0, hoping for a perfect season with a victory in the championship game. And if they reach that point, they would be 13-0.
Remain scoreless. 3rd down, 15. Ball right at midfield. Flip it around, Highlanders headed north.
Pass from right is caught. Number 1, touchdown Burns. Jonathan, you said it'd be nice if the Highlanders could get in the end zone. And Wright finds Colton Miller for the touchdown down the near side. From the 49 of the Braves, a 51-yard pass and catch for the first score of the game for the Highlanders.
And that's really great for Burns. For Banks, I'm sure they want to shut out. It's great then finally for Burns to get in the end zone and get their psyche up. They're not going to come back and win the game, but it's great to get in there on the road.
Bryson Brashear's point after attempt is good. Burns is on. Highlanders 7.
7 points up on the board at Banks.
Well, the average score this season for Banks has been 37-7. They're now 38-7, 11:08 to go in the game on a 51-yard touchdown pass from Burns quarterback Jack Wright to Colton Miller. We'll take a 30-second break and return after this from Oregon Army National Guard.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And we're back as we return from the break. Burns with their first score of the game. A 51-yard touchdown pass from Jack Wright to Colton Miller puts Burns on the scoreboard, trailing 38-7.
Blake covered it right at midfield. Braves, 1st and 10, headed south.
And the Highlanders attempt a onside kick. Banks is going to recover at midfield. 10.5 minutes left. We'll update all scores for classifications involving area teams for the small school levels 3A, 2A, and 3A in our listening area later tonight once we get in our warm, cozy homes. And new quarterback in for the Braves. Number 30, I think that's Nate Lida.
Chris Medina with the carry.
Yeah.
No gain on the play. 2nd down, 10, Braves.
No gain, 2nd down and 10.
El Nino really kicking in.
Lida, 3rd string quarterback. Gilbert, the backup, has played wide receiver most of the season, and a loss on the play.
Ball carried by number 21, Chris Medina. Loss of 4 on the play.
Chris Medina will lose about 4, 3rd down and 14. Third down and long, 8:15 to go, 38-7. And Lida Medina driven back hard all the way inside the 40, back to the 38. 4th and a mile for the Braves, and Burns is going to get the ball back with 8 minutes left.
Loss of a couple more. Braves have a 4th down, 4th and 20. Ball is going to be at the 40-yard line on the east hash mark. Clock ticking. 7 minutes coming up.
Snap is kind of lobbed to the punter, and it's going to take a great bounce and be down at about the 37 of the Highlanders. 7:15 to go. Clock continues to move. 38-7.
35 points here.
Good to get it inside the 40-yard line where the Highlanders will have a 1st and 10.
What do you want to do to get to 35 points? Because I have seen in some schools where it goes 35 points and then they'll score.
Great opportunity for a lot of the younger up-and-coming Braves to get on the field
go to a stop clock.
in a playoff atmosphere.
I was like, as they scored, I was thinking, sometimes they'll just say, once it stops, once it goes running, it stays running. And so they find on that, and that comes from the coach's
Pass by Wright, caught and dropped. Right flat pass intended for number 38.
Number 2's pass intended for 38. Number 38 is Orion Huck. Incomplete. Defensive coverage by number 27, Owen Turner. Second down and 10. Ball at the Highlander 37.
Orion Hauk, the intended receiver on the last play, Wright's pass is caught by Miller again, up close to the first down. It'll be about a yard short, I think, up past the 45. Third down and short.
Tackle made by number 7 and number 21 for our Braves.
Great for Burns to kind of do a little 2-minute offense here. And they're going to get the first down and keep the drive alive. And, this is all.
That was a quarterback sneak by number 2, Wright. Got the ball right to that clean spot right in the middle of the field. Ball at the 50.
They're able to kind of, obviously not going to win the game, but they're able to work on that, 2-minute offense. At the same time, expose some things for Banks.
Right to throw, passes through the hands of Miller, incomplete, 4:50 to go, second down and 10 from midfield.
Incomplete.
Even on an incomplete pass, that can serve as a film study for other teams.
Oh, 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Islanders call timeout.
He's a duck. He's an Oregon alum, so he knows, you don't want to expose things. I mean, it comes from Oregon State. They know, every little mistake you make is giving your opponent film study. And so in that case, I think that's one of the reasons why they took out their starters, so that
I did too.
you can't, see too many mistakes.
Public service announcement. Joy, if you're missing your wallet, please return to the apparel counter. Joy.
4:40 left following the, I think, a Banks timeout. 38-7, not sure who exactly called the timeout, but we do know a timeout was called. Burns with the football, second down and 10 from midfield. 4:40 left, trailing 38-7. Right to throw again, and Miller, nice job by Braden Exline with him step for step, and then nice job to help him up. Under 4.5 minutes left, third down and 10. Right, high snap nearly goes over his head. And quickly the containment breaks down, and he's going to lose about 2 yards. Lucky even to get that much back. It's going to be 4th and long. Burns will have to kick it away again.
The quarterback down for a loss.
At this point, with 34 seconds in a row.
4th down and 12, Highlanders.
Delay of game? Or is that encroachment? Wow.
Braves lined up offside. Still 4th down, but now it's 4th and 8. At the 3-minute mark, Highlanders call a timeout.
Clock stops with the timeout called by Burns. 3:03 left. That previous timeout was called by Burns. They have 1 timeout left in the game.
With your style, efficiency, and performance, glad we're on the same team. Let's go up for it. Toyota. Let's go places. Banks is going places. They're going to the quarterfinals of the Class 3A state tournament. They'll be not going too far. They're going to be right back out here at Probably next Friday, probably next weekend for Good Friday or Saturday against the Elmira Falcons or the North Valley Knights.
Out of the timeout, 4th down Highlanders.
The 7 and 2 teams
And I believe it's Kemper who's going to get the first down, and all the way down the far side. Bumped out of bounds, just shy of the end zone.
First down, but not a touchdown. Highlanders down to about the 5.
Those with a heart would love to see it go down and snap the ball and get it into the end. It's just great.
First and goal, Highlanders.
And Wright is going to sneak it across and in with 2:22 left, 38-13. Early
touchdown Highlanders.
You know, every little bit helps. I mean, yeah, you're not going to win the game, but it's positive momentum to take to the next season. You're building things. It's like they're in the end, like I said, you know, that time, that running clock, they can use that to build, like, you know, use it like a 2-minute offense right down the score. It actually took them about 3 minutes to get down there, but.
So 38-13, and now with under 2 minutes left, fans starting to exit the premises. Jackson Van Domlin with the blocked extra point. Did have an update on the score commanded on social media. Tualatin with an early 6-0 lead over Roosevelt in a 6A matchup.
Checking my stats, but I believe that is Jackson Van Domlin's second block kick of the season. Nice job, Jackson. Minute 42 until this game's in the books. Burns 38, Burns 13.
Got the 6A state volleyball championship going on right now over at Fort Hill High School. A lot of high school sports.
Onside kick again is recovered by the Braves, and that should do it with 90 seconds left.
For the Braves. A first and 10. Minute 20. Braves will have a first down at their own 48-yard line. We'll be assuming the victory formation.
And
not like they're in a situation to give up a fumble.
this coming in from Twitter, Blazers trade Malcolm Brogdon to the Heat for Kyle Lowry and a first-round pick in 2029. Final score from Banks High School. Top seed Banks will advance to take on either Elmira or North Valley with a 38-13 win. The game wasn't even that close. 2 late touchdowns for Burns coming against the Braves' second unit. Banks will improve to the quarterfinals and likely a matchup at Hare Field possibly next Saturday. I don't see any way they can host another home game with as sloppy and wet as this field is, with more rain coming next week. We'll keep you updated on social media on Banks' next opponent and other scores from the 2A and 3A football playoffs. Jonathan, any final words?
Safe drive home over the mountains in the rain to all the birds, friends and family. Congratulations to Banks Braves. We'll await our opponent next Friday or Saturday. Thank you everybody for coming out and supporting the high school athletics tonight in your hometown Banks Braves. Have a good night.
Thank you.
You got rained on.
So again, we'll keep you updated on Banks' next opponent once we get the final score from Elmira at North Valley. Final score, Banks 38, Burns 13, 31-0 lead at the half. We hope to have you back with us next Friday or Saturday at a site to be determined, likely not Kelly Field at Banks High School. Banks improves to 10-0 and will continue their run for a state championship. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Final score, Banks 38, Burns 13. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. Do your best to stay dry. Good night and God bless.